The pure bliss of peace will shine within only for those who have lost the sense of doership. For this sense of doership alone is the poisonous seed that brings forth all evil fruits. Instead of going on, driven by the restless thoughts, performing actions such as, I should do this, I should give up that, as if they were worthy to be done, acting according to how the grace of God, the Lord of our soul, leads us, is the right form of truly worshipping Him. In ancient days, the chaste lady, Draupadi, had her honor saved and her sari lengthened by the grace of Lord Krishna only when at last, letting go of her own hold on her sari, she lifted up her both hands in complete surrender to him, and the strong wicked one, Dushasana, who was stripping her, fell down abashed. Those who, like a child who does not seek to know what is good for it, purely depend upon the Mother, Chit Shakti, the grace of the Lord, reach His feet and remain naturally in His service, having lost all actions done with doership, which are caused by the defectful delusion, I am the body. The Lord who has fed you today will ever do so well. Therefore, live carefree, placing all your burden at His feet and having no thought of tomorrow or the future. Know well that even performing tapas and yoga with the intention, I should become an instrument in the hands of Lord Shiva, is a blemish to complete self-surrender. Once thus becoming a slave to the Lord, and once remaining quiet and silent, devoid even of the egotistical thought, I am His slave, is self-abidance, and this is the supreme knowledge. Seated in the heart of everyone as heart, the Lord will ordain everything according to one's destiny. Therefore, if we unswervingly abide in the self, all will happen unerringly. Those who have the strong faith, He who has planted this tree will water it, will never be distressed. If he who planted it sees the tree drying up, let even that pathetic sight be only his burden. Since God alone is the root, all that is offered to Him will go to the whole banyan tree, the world and souls which sprout out from Him, the root. Whether or not one is performing actions, if the delusion of individuality, the ego, I am the doer of actions, is completely annihilated, that is the attainment of actionlessness. To him who surrenders himself to the Lord gives Himself here and now. Only such a one who has thus lost himself and gained the knowledge of Brahman remains ever in the experience of the pure supreme bliss of Shiva. When scrutinized well, what results from all the efforts made in Bhakti Marga is that one's ego form dissolves through the strength of intense meditation on the feet of the Lord, and the individuality is lost at His feet by self-surrender. Erase your individuality, which cannot have a stand separate from the Lord, who shines as everything, the right definition of supreme devotion, where the blissful peace prevails, is the surrender of the evil, fickle ego self. Offer the self to the Lord, they say. Then whose else is it but His already? Therefore, it is one's duty to repent for having stolen His possession and to restore it back to His lotus feet. There will be no cause for fear for the one whose mind abides by the will of the Lord, praying, O Lord, let nothing happen according to my wish, let only Thy will be done. Not giving the least room in one's heart, which is having a great love towards attending towards self, the true form of God, to any thought raised by vasanas, is the right way of offering oneself to the Lord. Giving up all one's wishes through the attitude, Thy wish alone is mine, is the state of complete surrender in which the evil ego, the original wheeling, the first rising one, is annihilated. Thus should you know. When inwardly inquired, where can the thief exist who has with attachment and desire grabbed as I and mine the possessions of the Supreme Infinite Lord? Offering oneself with great devotion to the Lord, who shines as pure self, is just like breaking the toe off the idol of Ganapati, made of sweet jaggery, and offering it to the idol itself. When the ego, losing all its mischievousness, dies in self-abidance by being a prey to the power of Shiva and becomes inert like a log, since the bliss ending all miseries is experienced there, only then is self-surrender true. Unconditionally place your mind at the feet of the Lord who has Shakti on his left. Then, since the tricky I and mine are dead, the glorious, blissful Supreme Self will shine triumphantly. Many thanks for watching the video. If you also wonder if God is formless or does he have a form, we recommend you watch this video. If you like our videos, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. It will also help us grow and spread this timeless wisdom of Sanatana Dharma to everyone else.